This might be the next best hack to beating PSR. It doesn't involve selling yourself a hotel. It doesn't involve selling the women's team. It's something even better. Now, unfortunately, this only works for some people right now, but let's get into it. Also, while you're here, click that follow button to stay updated with everything football, news, transfer, Villa. I will be keeping everyone updated on the transfer window throughout the whole summer. And if you click that follow button, you'll stay updated. So, as we recently know, Chelsea sold themselves a hotel. Then they also sold their women's team back to themselves. Both times they were allowed to get away with it. They patched the hotel one, but they have not stopped selling yourself the women's team. Aston Villa did consider it. However, instead of selling the women's team, which could cause some complications, there's an even better method. And that will be selling the naming rights to the stadium. Is it for everyone? No, because some people love the name of the stadium and don't ever want to change it, especially with such an iconic stadium like Villa Park. However, in today's age, PSR is the biggest problem. It all involves money. And if you sell the naming rights on a big deal, then you can get around it. In fact, even clear your PSR forever, maybe. And of course, this only works for certain teams. Teams like Man City, they've got the Etihad, Bournemouth, Vitality Stadium. And Villa could have something like the Coca-Cola Park or something. Naming a whole stadium after a brand is big money. And let's say we need, I don't know, 100 million, we could easily get around that. So if one team does do this, I see other teams following their footsteps instead of having to sell their women's team, which may not even be valued that much. And I think this is a great way to get around the PSR problem. However, it is a bit of a shame having to rename Villa Park. Such a classic stadium, old building. It would be a shame, but we have to play the game. We have to play the game that we've been given. Like I said already, click that follow button and I'll see you in the next video. Let me know down below what you think of this.